I want to turn to the Indian scientist Yusuf Hamied, chair of the drug manufacturer Cipla, who shook the conscience of the global health community by offering to produce generic AIDS medication at a tiny fraction of the cost. This is Dr. Hamied speaking several years ago.
You must understand that today in the world there are about 40 million HIV positive. You must also understand that 8,000 plus are dying every day because of HIV and related illnesses. The problem is not just what Cipla can do. It's a much wider problem. We're a small company. We're not a major company. So I sincerely believe that the effort required is a team effort. The multinational companies, ourselves, the government, or governments of various countries, and it has to be a team effort.
That's Dr. Yusuf Hamied, Indian scientist.
Dr. Yusuf Hamied is really one of the great individuals of the 21st century. He looked around, saw this massive AIDS epidemic, and he saw brand companies protecting their drugs through as a minefield of patents, and decided something had to be done. And so what he did was he announced, working with a group of activists, that he was prepared to manufacture AIDS drugs for $1 a day, which was such a dramatic price cut that set in motion a series of events that led to ultimately a very important U.S. program called PEPFAR, in which U.S. taxpayers—
This was George W. Bush program.
It was under George W. Bush. It was President Clinton had a big impact on the events that led to it, because the Clinton Foundation helped, working with Indian manufacturers, to reduce the price further to 38 cents a day. He sort of aggregated the buying power of African governments and U.S. taxpayers, and sort of through this groundbreaking coalition was able to get U.S. taxpayers to buy in bulk AIDS drugs for Africa as a way to tackle the AIDS epidemic.
What was the response of the global pharmaceutical community?
Well, at first, the global pharmaceutical community was actually dead set against this. They were wanted to protect their patents, and the outcry was so enormous that ultimately they waived their patents so that the Indian manufacturers could make these AIDS cocktails at a very low price.